We're live. Welcome back to the Little Large Podcast, episode 7.
7. Yes, indeed.
Jesus Christ, we've done 7 of
7
these.
weeks.
That's
Fuck me.
right. That's the 5th time you've sneezed.
I'm
in the
really
past
sorry.
5 minutes.
My cat is being a little shit and decided to give me some allergies.
Well, fuck.
I'm so sorry. I can see on the fucking screen like the recording has just gone fucking crazy.
Yeah, I can see that on here as well.
Oh.
Yeah. How are you?
Honestly, not too bad. I'm bored at this point.
Okay.
And
Well,
yeah.
Well, we can go out now. We can see 6 people in a public space.
Oh, gee golly, 6 people.
I mean, we've already taken advantage of it.
We have, yeah.
So have I. When everyone got pissed on a beach the other day, that was fun.
I mean, that's just standard at this point.
It's the best we can do.
Yeah, I mean, Daddy Government will only let us decide to do a couple of things at a
Did you
time.
just call the government daddy?
Daddy Government, yeah.
I fucking hate you.
It's supposed to be. It's supposed to be ironic.
You are the worst person I've ever met, Lewis.
I'm the worst person I've met myself as well.
Yeah. Well, fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
These podcasts are slowly going downhill, aren't they?
I mean, they've always you can't really go downhill when you're at the bottom of the fucking hill, Alfie.
No, that's true. We just made a fucking another hill, didn't we?
Yeah, exactly.
Like we gone down that as well.
Yeah. We dug ourselves in, and we're going down that hill.
Yeah. Well. What topics you got? What you got
Okay,
this week?
so I think, if I don't sneeze again, I think the first topic that I kind of want to talk about, kind of go a bit hard, kind of go in a bit, a bit raw, is the theory of different universes or parallel universes.
Okay.
Now,
do you think there are different universes?
Honestly, I don't know. I don't really. It's quite interesting to think about. So, the topic, the reason why I want to talk about it is because there was an article that came out, apparently giving evidence or proving, I'm not quite sure which either two, that there is scientific evidence to support the theory of different universes.
Right. Okay.
So the article goes into I can't really remember the article. I don't have it in front of me, but it kind of explains like I think it was Einstein's theory that every reaction has a opposite reaction.
Yes.
Something on the lines of like that, and which creates black hole. It kind of explains how black holes lead to different universes and stuff like that, which kind of also gets into the idea that the reason why people have trouble trying to originate the origins of the universe, like the Big Bang, it explains in the article that the universe, our universe, for example, started by a black hole opening up and our universe like being birthed out of that.
Okay.
It's a very weird premise, but it does sound interesting.
Right. Okay. I believe there are different universes.
Fair enough, yeah.
I think it's, I just think, like, fuck it.
I mean, that's fair enough, yeah, but I don't know.
So intellectual on this podcast. No, I think...
I don't know, because, like, for example, I was in, I can met, like, if... Oh, hold on, I'm fucking rambling now. If there is, like, such thing as universes, like, different universes, sorry, then every, like, it kind of gets me that every mistake that you've done wasn't, you didn't do in another universe. Or something that you didn't do, I don't know, because, for example, like, I was out in Spain, I was with a mate, not you, Alfie, so fuck you.
Oh, cringe.
But no, I was out with a mate in Spain, and my nan that I was living with, helping out and all that, she told me to lock the door, shut the gate and all that, and I was like, yeah, sure. I shut the gate, but I didn't lock it, and she came in and had a go at me. It was like, for fuck's sake, Lewis, you haven't done that. I was like, yeah, fair enough. And then, but then it got to me like in a different universe. someone could have come through that gate and killed us. Just dawned on me.
Right. I mean, sure.
I mean, in a
Go
different.
that way with it if you want.
Yeah, it just kind of dawned on me.
Well, yeah, but I think, the reason I think there's different universes is this thing like we haven't explored all of space, right?
I don't think we ever will.
Yeah, exactly. Because space is, I'm pretty sure it's infinite.
Yeah,
imagine
I think
it
so.
goes on.
Yeah.
Imagine if this is fucking like borders on the world.
Well, saying that
Um,
actually, apparently, I think we got onto this another topic on the previous episode. But did I tell you about the U.S. government and the Israeli government kind of came out that aliens do exist?
oh yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
there's a alien galactic federation.
Yeah, that's mad. But no,
Yeah.
I think like there are probably black holes that go to different universes.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah,
The
yeah.
thing is they're probably so far away from where we can actually get to that we will never know. And if someone can get to them, they probably can't get back.
Yeah, I mean, maybe unless you go through the same black hole. Maybe I'm not a
Yeah,
scientist, so I have no
but
idea.
okay, so that black hole may be like a bajillion light years away.
Well, I don't
So he
think.
may be able to get there, but then he has to be able to get back a bajillion
Yeah.
light years.
Well, I don't
And then by
think.
then we're probably all dead.
I don't think because a black hole it's so powerful that even light can't survive in it.
Exactly.
So I don't know. I don't know whether it is actually a black hole or a wormhole.
Well, that's true. Because a black hole would probably just rip everything apart.
Yeah, but I mean, again, but apparently a black hole leads to different dimensions or different. It's so confusing because I've always assumed that black holes were like a very destroying kind of thing.
Yeah,
We'd
I
have to.
think they are.
I think we'd have to get someone on to talk about that.
We should get a scientist on. We'll get Stephen Hawking on.
Okay. Yeah, just boot him up. Just press the on button.
Fuck. Oh.
Yeah,
Well,
I
we're
mean,
going to hell for that joke.
oh god. Well, then if that's
Speaking
true.
of going to hell,
Oh god, no.
Lil Nas X.
Yes. Yeah.
He released his song "Call Me by Your Name."
Yeah.
No, call me. Yeah, "Call Me by Your Name" or Montero, which is his real name. It's a great song in my opinion. I think the song slaps.
I haven't listened
In
to
the
it.
music video, he goes to hell and gives Satan a lap dance.
I've seen a clip of, not a clip, but I've seen an image of that.
And it's really funny, to be honest. I don't necessarily enjoy the music video, but what I have enjoyed is watching people complain about it.
Oh, yeah, right.
Also, the other thing I should mention is he made Satan shoes.
Yeah, with blood in it, wasn't it?
Yeah, they have a drop of human blood in them.
That's fucked.
There's 666 pairs, and they sold for $1,000.
Whose blood is it?
I don't know. I reckon it's probably his.
Still, that's pretty fucked.
But people on Twitter have gone fucking mental, and it's amazing.
Oh, Twitter fucking always goes mental, mate. What the fuck's new?
No. But I'm not talking about like 14-year-old teenagers on Twitter.
No, my point still stands.
I'm talking about fucking governors, like American governor.
Right.
Like she is a full-on governor in like office at the minute. And she was like, our kids are being told that about the shoes. Our kids are being told that this kind of product is not only okay, it's exclusive. But do you know what's more exclusive? Their God-given eternal soul. We are in a fight for the soul of our nation. We need to fight hard and we need to fight smart. We have to win. I'm talking about the shoes. And Lil Nas X was just like, you're a whole governor and you're on here tweeting about some shoes. Do your job. Which is like valid. And then she replied with some shitty little Bible verse being like, what good will it be for someone to gain the whole world yet forfeit their soul? So he replied with a lyric from his song, which is, shoot a child in your mouth while I'm riding.
Oh! Well, a bit. Honestly, I can't be asked anymore.
You had I'll see if I can find it. So do you know who Caitlin Bennett is?
No, it sounds familiar.
She is a racist American who loves guns and um is a huge Trump supporter and is basically a complete wrong one.
I don't know who this. No, I don't know. She might.
Um,
She sounds familiar. I don't really care, to be honest.
so basically, she tweeted at him. Um, I think it was like, "Oh, I'm so happy. I'm blocked by Lil Nas X," and then he goes, "I can still see your tweets, shitty pants," because she shit her pants as a grown adult,
Oh right.
which is funny. Um, and then she
Well, why
decided to
she?
pull out
Why did
something.
she shit her pants?
I have no idea.
Hmm.
I have no idea. But she decided to pull out something which I'm pretty sure has racist undertones because I don't know any other reason as to why she would say it. But she asked him if he still sees his dad,
Right.
and I was like,
Well, I think
what what
is.
other situation is that? Is because him and his dad are fine.
Oh.
Like they have a good relationship.
Well, I heard this because his dad's a. Well, I think I watched the video of it yesterday, a couple of days ago. That's because his dad is a minister, a religious, and Lil Nas X is gay.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't think his dad was religious at all.
Yeah, his dad was
Um,
His dad was a minister. His mum, I can't remember much about his mum, but his dad was a minister. Is a minister. A oh fuck, I can't remember what denomination. But and obviously when his parents divorced, he went to live with his dad,
yeah.
and obviously he grew up, as his dad taught him religious stuff and all that, and I think he found out, Nas realized that he was gay, and I think they just had a bit of a spout about that.
Oh no, because they're actually still like on good terms. But anyway, Lil Nas X responded to that with yes, and I may fuck yours too, which is which was the greatest response to a tweet ever.
Yeah.
Um,
Honestly, this whole thing, like, I'm just gonna come up with an. I don't care.
well, for fuck's sake,
Twitter beef, nah, man, I ain't about that life.
no,
Can't be honest.
because like it's not Twitter beef; it's just people kicking off about a man.
Putting blood in shoes,
Give,
yeah. I mean,
no, giving a lap dance to Satan.
oh well, I don't care about that.
That's what people care more about. And
Um,
it's like, oh, you're going to hell because you're gay. So he was like, yeah, fuck it, I went.
he fucked the devil.
He was like, I'm going to do it my way. I'm going to go fuck the devil.
Sure, I mean,
But the shoes, they're not actual Nike shoes. Well, they're Nike shoes, but then they're customized by another brand. They're now facing a lawsuit from Nike.
yeah.
Because Nike don't want anything to do with the shoes.
I mean, understandable, to be honest. If you've got human blood in it.
Well, yeah. So Nike were like, no, fuck this. We're throwing a lawsuit at you. So Lil Nas X is going to go broke from a lawsuit by Nike. So,
I mean, yeah, fair enough. I mean, the only song I actually like from Lil Nas X is Old Town Road.
that's cringe.
Well, fuck you. I like the song, especially like the rock covers that I see on YouTube. They are the best.
I think Lil Nas X is actually a really talented artist.
Nah, I
Like,
not really. Yeah, I mean, sure, but I'm not really a fan.
no, I'm not saying you have to be a fan, but I'm saying like he's an actually talented artist, if you know what I mean. Like, aside from just that Old Town Road
You know,
song.
actually, now that you say that, I did see an episode. I did see a YouTube video like on Old Town Road, kind of like explaining like what the song is kind of like about, and I kind of agreed with it. I was like, yeah, that's actually really quite decent, to be honest. Like the
Yeah,
video explained um like I could be wrong about this, but the Old Town Round's essentially like Lil Nas X has had enough of like the mainstream or had enough like the material world, the modern day era, and he feel like it's best just to kind of go back down into the Wild West route, the cowboy route.
I have no idea if that's what he meant
Well,
by that song.
again, that could be true, but the video I watched it and explained it, it was like, yeah, you know what, I agree with the message. Honestly, I feel like we should all just become cowboys.
fuck's sake.
I'd love
What
I'd
is
love to be
funny?
a cowboy.
Oh no, fuck that. I'm too fat for that.
I mean, you could just cut down.
Shh. No.
Shh. But then if you did that, we
No.
wouldn't have the Little Large podcast anymore. So
Exactly. It would just
It-
be the Little and Little podcast, which
that's not
isn't
okay.
catchy.
That's not catchy at all.
No, what's really funny is like people being like, "Oh, Old Town Road was a kids' anthem," and he's like, "I spoke about drinking lean and cheating on women."
Yeah, cheated
Like
on
that
my
is not a kid's song.
no, you cheated on my
And
baby. You can go and ask her.
yeah, and it's like lean up in my bladder, and it's like talking about doing drugs and cheating on people, and it's like, hold up, you can't say that song is for kids when it's just not.
No, kids will hear it, obviously, but
Well, it depends on the parent. Like if
well,
if the
even
parent heard it and they wanted to keep their kids from
but what about
hearing it, they definitely
school?
could.
What about school? Because like you're going to be exposed to that by your friends.
Well, you can,
If
but obviously, like the parent can always do as much as the parent can. At the end of the day, it's like
yeah,
not
exactly,
his
yeah.
job to keep his music clean.
No, exactly. I'm just saying as well, because like people usually say, like for example, you say like it's down to the parent. I mean, obviously, yeah, the parent should do whatever it takes. Like if they don't want if they don't want their kid, I don't know, for example, like knowing something, then they do all the best they can to not tell the kid until they're old enough. But sometimes kids learn about stuff from their mates at school. Like I learned about I learned swear words at school.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's a lie.
Yeah, same.
No, yeah, that's a lie. I learned swear words from my dad.
Well, I learned some at home and some from school, but
Yeah,
it's like
watching
it's
movies
definitely
from my
not.
dad. Yeah,
Yeah, but like the last thing is, it's just not down to the celebrity or the person creating that content to keep it clean for kids.
Yeah, I feel
It's like
yeah.
Like those songs are explicit for a reason. You know what I mean? They're like they say parental explicit content, parental consent advised or whatever it is for a reason because that content is not
It's
for
for
kids.
the yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean when you say kids, you obviously mean like 12 under or something.
Oh yeah. I'm talking about young kids. I'm not talking about teenagers or whatever.
Yeah.
But because
teenagers, you could make the argument are still kids.
Well, they are really.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. They are still kids, to be honest.
Especially when they're like 13.
Oh God.
Do you know what I mean? Like when you're 13, that is a child.
It still is a child. Like even though you got teen in the name, it's still a fucking child.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Did you see any of the Ben Askren and Jake Paul press conference?
The only thing I saw from the Ben Askren Jake Paul conference was a couple of clips of Ben Askren just pushing away Jake Paul's face. And Ben Askren, Jake Paul explaining like he would teach his kids one day, and then Ben just saying, "Who's going to have kids with you?"
Yeah, it's like someone's going to let you have kids. So I want to talk about the first clip that you said about where Ben pushed Jake's face away, and then Jake did the fucking most weird and awkward punch.
I didn't see that clip though.
It was literally just after. Like he pushed his face, like Ben Askren like turned away and pushed his face, and Jake like did this most fucking awkward backhanded side punch that looked like he started it by trying to slap Ben Askren's ass.
No, I didn't see that, but I did hear someone say he slapped his ass.
It looked like that's what he went to go do. But the thing is Ben did not fucking flinch. Like it didn't look like he moved or reacted to the punch. And I now believe Ben Askren is going to win that fight.
Oh, I don't know. We said this so many, every time Jake's had a fight, we've always kind of, maybe the other guy could win, but yeah.
No, I think what's different here is that he's beforehand. I never actually believed that Gibb was going to win. I never believed that Nate was going to win. I wanted them to win because I didn't like Jake.
I mean, I thought Gibb might have won, but yeah, I didn't have any hopes up.
But with Ben, he's ex MMA. He's he knows what it's like to be in that ring.
Is it boxing still?
It's still boxing, but Ben Askren is ex-UFC MMA.
Well, that's the thing as well, because obviously when Conor McGregor fought, oh, fuck me, my allergies are playing up. When he fought Floyd Mayweather, Conor McGregor, he's an MMA player. Floyd's been doing boxing for quite a while, and you can technically say the same thing towards Jake and Ben, because Jake's been doing boxing for nearly 3 years now, maybe, and Ben's been
Yeah,
doing
something like that.
UFC. You
For
could make
well, he's done.
something similar.
Yeah, I mean, he's done UFC, wrestling, jiu-jitsu. This is Ben Askren. Yeah, like I say, he's done a fucking lot of different stuff. But he knows what it's like to be inside that ring, to fight another guy. He knows what it's like to get hit in the face.
Yeah, but
Whereas
I guess
when you're looking
oh,
at like, as I say, when you're looking at like Gibb and Nate Robinson, it's like they don't know what Gibbs partially because he's done the amateur fights, but like getting hit in the face and being in that ring, they don't necessarily know that feeling. Now, Jake's fighting someone that knows what it's like to be in a ring. He knows what it's like to move around. He has that stamina. He has that, ability to kind of move about and actually be good in a fight.
Yeah, but I guess it's like Ben's not a boxer.
No, but I think Jake Paul will gas out.
Maybe. I don't know. I feel like Jake's gotten really good at boxing. I say really good. I think Jake's gotten a bit better at boxing.
Yeah, but I don't know if he has the stamina.
Maybe. I mean,
I worry.
Excuse me. We'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah, April 17th, I think the fight is.
Oh, that's getting quite close.
Yeah, 2 weeks now. I think it is. I think Jake trains for first round knockouts.
Maybe, yeah.
And I think that when he fights Ben, he's gonna have a problem when Ben doesn't get knocked out in the first.
I mean, hopefully, obviously, I feel like Ben's a UFC, an ex-MMA guy, and MMA's very bob and weave in it, very dodge attacks,
Yeah.
not really block them. So Ben might have a chance. Well, probably Ben has an equal chance now.
Ben has the best chance out of anyone he's ever fought.
Oh, definitely.
However,
yeah.
I do want to say that Jake Paul is still picking shit opponents.
Of course he is.
Like, he picked a YouTuber, a retired basketball player, and now a retired MMA fighter.
He just wants... I don't know. I really...
All of these guys are shorter than him.
Yeah.
So he's got a height and a reach advantage, and a weight advantage.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's the same. It's the same thing I said earlier in in one of the previous podcasts. I kind of do feel sorry for Jake Paul because I feel like he has no choice but to play the villain.
I think he has a choice. I think he knows that sells.
No, I mean, obviously, I feel like he does have. I feel like he does have a choice. Obviously, like him and like Logan, but I guess because the internet have hated on him for so long that I feel like in his mind, he feels like he has no choice but to play the villain. That's the only way he's going to get views. That's the only way he's going to get money.
I think look at Logan. He used to play this like boisterous, over the top, fucking in your face character, and then he's not anymore. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
He runs his podcast.
But then again, I guess. But Logan's always been a bit more. It's going to sound really weird, but Logan's always been a bit more tame, if you get what I mean. Like, obviously, that comes with huge quotation marks, but
yeah,
out of both of them, Jake was always a bit of a scummy fuck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
Logan,
I think.
Yeah. But as with Logan's always just been a bit more not open. He's been 50-50. He's been open with like who he is, but he's been but because of the internet, seeing him as a bit of a fuckboy, he had to play up to that. And it was only when he realised that the internet can fuck off, he wants to be who he wants to be, people actually liked him because he became more of that humble kind of person.
Yeah,
Whereas,
see,
whereas,
I just think Jake Paul's a prick.
I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong, he's a prick, but I kind of want to know whether he's an actual prick or whether he feels like he has to play the prick.
No, I feel like he's an actual prick because I think I said it before that like there has been no like oh he's actually really nice off camera type of stories. You always had that with Logan, where people were like, oh I met him backstage at this event or whatever, and he was like actually a really nice guy. He was really chill and down to earth. But
Mm.
like whenever people talk about Jake Paul, it's like oh he's a prick on and off camera.
Well, it's like do you watch the Happy Hour podcast? The
Some
YouTube,
of it,
yeah.
I've seen the
Well,
clips. Yeah,
I saw a clip with Tobe Jizzle, from the Sidemen, and Jake Paul actually Jake Paul texted Toby, like trying to start shit. And you know what, and Toby was, being himself, just like, look, dude, you're not going to get any around here. I'm not going to start shit. And in the end, Jake Paul's like, oh shit, okay then, all right, well, fair enough. If you're not going to get the reaction I want, I might as well just dip. And then Toby's like, yeah, okay, mate. Cheers for the text. And Jake's gone, yeah, sorry. He's kind of essentially said, sorry to bother you. It was all for a laugh. It was all jokes, mate.
but I think that itself is scummy because that was a charity event.
Mm. Yeah, it was
Bro
from
was
the that event, yeah.
yeah, like he was treating like a charity event like a boxing match. Do you know what I mean? And it's like,
Mm.
eh,
Uh,
eh.
it's. I mean, again, I think he is a prick. I think he hasn't shown him. He doesn't do him any favors. But you have to wonder where's the point? Where's the line between he's an actual prick, or where the influence or the oh god, I hate the word, the influencer life has made it, forced him into a corner where he has to be a prick.
See, I don't think there is a line because like a lot of YouTubers they play a character and then they stop playing a character because they get bored of it. Like Morgs is taking a break from YouTube because he's not enjoying the content he's making because he's just
Yeah.
fucking this guy that he's playing this guy that he's not. And I think like every YouTuber reaches that point, and Jake Paul has been going in this scene for almost 5 years now,
I think so, yeah.
like 2016, 2017. Like it's been going on for so long. I think that line would have been hit by now.
I mean, yeah, I could definitely see it. I mean, but again, I'd say it's always different for other people. People, as individuals, always have a breaking point.
Yeah,
Whether it's like a short term or a long term, and I mean, obviously, I'm not trying to defend the prick. I'm not trying to defend him, but I guess I'm trying to say maybe there's something more to maybe there's something more to him that we don't know.
bro, he's been posting Vines since 2014.
Yeah, I know
Do you know what I
exactly.
mean? I think
He's
like
been doing well exactly like he's literally he was born. He kind of the whole famous light on him. It was thrusted upon him. So and he's kind of grown up in that light, and it makes me wonder. I don't know about anybody else, but it makes me wonder, whether or not that lifestyle forces you to be a prick, or forces you to be something that you're not.
I
And it
think
takes courage to kind of step back from it.
do you know what? I think Jake had a chance to step back from the character when he did that Shane Dawson series.
Yeah, I mean that was. I
And
think that's yeah.
like that series was like, oh okay, maybe Jake Paul isn't a prick, and then a week later he was being a prick again.
Yeah. Maybe I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I feel like there might just be. I don't know, man. Because obviously he's a prick, but on the other hand, you got to kind of just take a step back and see. Well, maybe he feels like he has no choice but to be that. Because if people keep, like, for example, we keep calling him a prick and all that, and he's done some prickish things. But I feel like we will never know the answer until people actually take a step back and go, maybe let's give him a chance, just see if he is actually that prick on in the spotlight and out of the spotlight.
I think people have given him that chance. Like I say, with that Shane Dawson series.
See, I don't think they did, to be honest. I feel like
I
even with the
think
Shane Dawson series, people hated him.
no, I remember seeing so much on Twitter like, like Jake Paul's actually a good person. Whoa, like we want more of this type of Jake.
Exactly.
And
They
he
want
just
exactly like you said. We want more of this type of Jake. Like
when
the
he's
more
being a good person,
exactly. Like
and it's
maybe
like
because sorry, mate.
I was gonna say like if people saying they want more of this type of Jake, and then he goes back to being a prick, why didn't he see all those tweets and see all those comments and go, oh, people actually like me for me? I think him in that Shane Dawson series was him putting an act on.
Yeah, I can definitely see your point. But again, him
And
being a prick makes money, makes views.
well, exactly. But I just like I was gonna say I just take everything at face value.
Yeah,
So
I can see it.
if he's acting like a prick on camera, and all the people behind the camera say he's a prick in real life, he's a prick. End of.
I mean, yeah, no, I completely get you, but I guess I'm a bit more. When it comes to people, I guess I'm a bit more optimistic. I think,
No,
yeah.
I'm not.
I mean, fair enough. That's just me. Feel like if I don't know. Yeah, I feel like he just might give him a. I don't know because it's 50-50 for me.
I'm not giving that. I'm not giving that man an 18th chance
No,
to
I'm not.
prove himself as a good
I'm not
person.
saying like give him a. I'm not saying me. I wouldn't give him a chance. But at the same time, I feel like I would because I don't know if he is like that.
Mm.
We don't know him. I mean, yeah, sure. I don't know. I don't know.
While we're on this topic of Jake Paul,
Shoot.
Jake Paul, if you want to fight me, fight me.
Fair enough.
I will lay you out, you bitch.
Well, you heard it. You heard it here, folks.
This is the second time I've called him out, and I stand by what I said in the first.
I think it was the third
I
one.
will.
It's the third time you called him out, isn't it?
Nah. Oh yeah, I think it probably is.
Yeah.
You're a bitch, Jake Paul. Fight me. I'll do it for £10.50.
No, Jake Paul wouldn't fight you for that. He would want a massive ceremony. He would want
Oh no.
billions of
He can have
dollars.
that. He can have that.
But dude, what if
Right?
you
He
win?
can have that.
What if you win? You
Oh
won't get
no.
paid a thing for that.
No. I will. I will make bags. And here is why. I've thought about this, right?
Shoot.
I fight Jake Paul. We promote the fight. I get loads of followers. He gets more followers. Whatever, right? The whole of the UK are backing me, right? Now I've got KSI. I've got all the sidemen backing me, right? No, yeah.
Yeah.
As the fight gets announced. A week later, I drop a banger of a song, right?
Right. Okay.
We do a press conference. At the press conference, I just call him a bitch a bunch. Then I announce another song. And then 2 weeks before the fight, I drop that song, which is another banger, which gets loads of streams as well because I'm fighting Jake Paul.
Right. Okay.
Right? That song is my walkout song.
Okay.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
walk out, I knock him out in the first round.
Okay.
I leave. I then sign a record deal to KSI's label, The Online Takeover, and now I'm a multi-millionaire that beat Jake Paul in the first round.
You did what KSI could never.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
a very nice fantasy dream. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, Jake Paul's never going to fight me.
Hey, Jake Paul doesn't even know he exists, my guy.
No, he will never fight me even if he knew I existed. He'll see how big I am and be like, nah.
Or maybe he'll just see how like little relevance we actually put in social media and be like, nah.
Bro, he fought fucking Nate Robinson.
Yeah, but he's got some sort of following.
No, yeah. I mean, if we ever get a following, right, he still wouldn't fight me. Purely based on my size.
I can kind of see that. I can kind of see it.
Like,
Well,
he's
then
like
again, he
5'11".
might see your size. He might see your size and be like, yeah, I could easily take him.
Bro, he's 5'11".
Oh, okay. So, fine.
Like, he's like your height.
Well, yeah, he's an inch taller.
Exactly. Talking about KSI.
Shoot.
His song with Nathan Dorr, Lighter.
Was that who's
right?
Nathan Dorr?
The guy who produced the song.
Oh, right, okay.
Have you heard the track Later?
I thought no, I don't think I have. Is that the one? No, I can't. I can't forget. No,
It's
just
got
ignore
that.
me. Carry on.
It's got the woman singing, and then
No,
JJ does a verse on it.
no, you've lost me. Just carry on. I'll probably figure.
No.
No,
Fuck it. I'm gonna play it. and We're gonna get copyrighted.
fuck it. Oh well.
But basically, it's up for a fucking Brit Award.
Oh wow.
Like it's up for a Brit Award. Like
What? Why?
for the best British pop song.
Yeah, you know what? I can. All right, fair enough. I'd assume that would be Ed Sheeran or someone.
So I did play the song to Lewis, and Lewis did know what the song was, but I'm speaking as me from the future, so we don't get copyrighted and ruined by his label. If you want to stream music, go listen to Reckless, which is out on all platforms. Thanks. Yeah.
That's actually,
So it's up for a Brit Award for the best British pop song of 2020.
Okay.
Because it's a fucking banger.
It's not too bad, yeah.
But I want to say it because fucking who would have thought that KSI is up for a fucking Brit
Fat
Award?
Neek. Fat Neek.
Fat Neek is up for a fucking Brit Award.
He's done so well though, to be honest.
Like, bro's done bits.
I mean, like, I want. Oh, was it the British Bake Off? I really want to see him in that now because what was it? My
It's
mate.
so funny.
I want to watch it because my mate. Because we got a complaint, like I said in an earlier episode, we got a complaint that our first episode, my mate Willow. So, hello Willow, how you doing, you little bitch?
Whoa.
she complained to me saying I had no idea who the fuck you were talking about at all.
Yeah.
And I was like, right, okay, well that's not my fault, that's your fault. But
Yeah.
in the end, the only way she found out who KSI was on the British Bake Off.
Well, yeah.
And
he was fucking funny on it.
I want to watch it now because I don't know how I'd watch it though. Is it? I've got Sky, so is it all like series?
It's on Channel 4.
Channel 4. Okay, coolio. I'll try to see if I can watch it.
They have like a Channel 4 like app you can get, like a Channel 4 player, whatever it's called.
Right, okay, yeah. BBC 4 player. BBC iPlayer.
It's not BBC. It's not BBC.
No, I remember just something called BBC iPlayer or something like that.
Yeah, that was for the BBC channels.
No, yeah, fair enough.
Channel 4 is not a BBC channel.
Yeah, I know that. I know that. Yeah.
But yeah,
no, out of all,
he was on that. It was really funny.
Out of all the YouTubers who become mainstream, I actually prefer KSI.
KSI is the best one that's done it because
I
he's
like
still
KSI.
himself.
Yeah, he doesn't really change. I actually like KSI. Like at first, I didn't really. At first, I found him a bit too arrogant, a bit too up his own ass. But then he became more humorous. He became more comedic, and he could take a joke when people pick fun at him. So and I can always respect that.
No, yeah, he doesn't change. Like he's done, he's gone number 1 on the charts. He's done songs with mainstream artists. He's been on mainstream TV, and he still makes Reddit videos in his bedroom.
He's definitely doing well. Like if you think about a couple of years ago on YouTube, it was like the people who carried YouTube were the Americans.
Yeah.
Now it's the British turn.
Yeah, for a while, like the biggest things out of YouTube were like, Jake Paul, Logan Paul, Mr. Beast, David Dobrik was huge, James Charles,
Jeffree Star, Shane Dawson, yeah.
Yeah, they were all like the guys that carried the YouTube scene for a while. And now it's like the Sidemen, Cal Freezy, Calux, the E-Boys.
Yeah. PewDiePie even as well.
Yeah, PewDiePie, Beta Squad, where you got like Chunks and Philly and and all that. Like they carry the YouTube scene.
Is that a Strongbow cider, Alfie?
It is my third can.
Nice. I respect it.
What other topics you got, Dad?
So, another topic I had, I simply put Return to Monkey.
Sure.
I don't know if you know the meme. Hold on. I've dropped something. Okay, I don't know if you know the meme, but the meme is that like Return to Monkey is basically saying like, look, society, modern world, we need to regress back to monkey. We need to go back to simpler times.
So
And
I haven't seen this meme.
oh,
I have to
okay.
say.
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
I have seen a monkey meme, but it's not this one.
Oh fuck me! Fuck me, man! My chair
What's
decided
gone
to
wrong?
break. My chair's broken.
Welcome to the most professional podcast in the world.
It's not okay. It's fucking ruined my carpet. Oh my Jesus Christ. Anyway, fucking carry on, boys, carry on. The return to monkey meme. I agree. I can't be asked for the modern world at the moment.
Well, Lewis, you are a man out of the 1800s.
Possibly. I wouldn't say 1800s.
Definitely. 1900s.
I wouldn't say 18. You know what? Yeah, 1900s. Yeah. I think I'm an old soul at heart.
I mean, you spent £50 on Red Dead Redemption 2 when you could have got it for 25.
Right. Listen. It was COVID. It was lockdown. I didn't know you could. It's not essential, is it?
No, fucking Amazon deliver, Lewis.
Yeah, but I don't like Amazon.
Why?
I just don't like Amazon.
Bro, you're going to run into problems and you're going to waste so much money because you don't use Amazon.
No, I don't think I'm going to waste money. I think, if anything, if I want to buy something...
You wasted £25 on Red Dead 2.
I wouldn't call it waste. That's not a waste. I had a great time on Red Dead 2.
No. I'm not calling it a waste. I'm saying you paid way more than you should have.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
And that is a waste.
Well, I'm not really bothered with money, to be honest.
Oof. I think you're going to have...
I can always get more.
Lewis, I lived that life and I spent £900 on alcohol in 2 months.
Yeah, well, I'm not like that.
No, it was fucking your drinks I was buying.
Yeah, exactly. You didn't have to buy me my drinks. You didn't have to buy me drinks.
Yes, I did.
Well, let me return the favour then. I'm not paying 900 quid, but I'll buy the first couple of rounds.
There were some good days when the pub was open.
Oh, I do miss the pubs. I mean, here's the thing. I hate our pub. I hate our local pub. Always have done from a young age. But it's bearable with the lads.
Well, it's the easiest place for us to go
at the moment. Yeah.
I don't want to go to a Wetherspoons for a while.
Oh, it'll be packed, won't it? Yeah.
No, just out of principle.
Oh, why? Oh, for the furlough thing.
The owner is a Tory.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but okay.
Yes, there's a lot wrong with being a Tory, Lewis.
The
owner is a Tory, and he refused to pay his workers furlough.
Okay, well that's a bit scummy.
No, that's definitely scummy.
Yeah, well, it was a figure of speech. I just say that is a bit of a scummy bag. Scummy bag.
A scummy bag.
Scummy bag, why not, yeah.
Is that what you call your testicles when you don't shower for a week?
No, I just called them the old ball and chain.
Can we end this podcast?
Sure, yeah. Hold on. Yeah.
No, should we do a Am I the Arsehole and wrap this up? Do a short one this week.
Yeah, we'll do a short one this week. It's been a bit tired recently. Yeah, short thing.
Okay. I've only just found this one, and it's a great title. Am I the arsehole? Am I the arsehole for... Okay, that's the wrong one I clicked on.
Nice, well done.
Let me let my computer catch up. Okay. Am I the arsehole for getting a 15-year-old and his dad arrested on felony charges?
What the fuck? That's going to need some explaining, my guy.
Okay, so I'm going to say, first of all, no. You're not the arsehole.
I mean, depends. Oh fucking hell! Like, depends if it was all fake or not. I need to know the story.
All right. I'm saying not the arsehole because they broke the law, like to a certain degree.
Or they could be innocent. We don't know.
Okay. So, early February, my bike was stolen from a cafe in broad daylight. A friend
Okay.
told me they found my bike listed on the marketplace, and sure enough, there it was. They stripped the stickers, saddlebags, lights, basically anything that was easy to remove and identifiable. But I could still tell it was mine. I messaged them asking if they still have it, and they said yes. We agreed to meet up at a truck stop with the friend who tipped me off about the listing to look at the bike. I asked her about it, and she has no idea about anything about the bike, claiming she's selling it for her son. After a few minutes of stringing along, I pretend to expect the bike and say, "Oh yes, this is the bike that you stole, son, from
From me.
restaurant. I'll be
Oh
taking
right.
from outside restaurant. I'll be taking it back now." She screams that we're robbing her, tries to create a scene, and then my friend calls the cops for real. Cops arrive, question both parties, but she avoids responsibility by feigning ignorance, although son is arrested for grand larceny.
Right.
2 days later, the kid's father calls me. My number was listed publicly on my Facebook. Well, that's a dumb move. Um,
Stupid move.
yeah. Anyway, so the father calls and tries to talk to me into dropping the charges, because this would ruin his life and kids make mistakes. I tell him that the situation is no longer in my control, which is a lie, and then he tries to convince me to put in a good word for his son in hopes for leniency. I shut him down immediately, and he proceeds to get angry, yell at me for a bit, and threaten me if I don't do as he asks. Oblivious to the fact that the conversation is recorded. I turned the recording over to the police, and Dad is arrested for intimidating a witness. The next day, the mother calls me from a blocked number and tries to talk to me. But as soon as she identifies herself, I tell her to fuck off and not call me again, or I'll be reporting her to the police as well. And she hangs up. She then contacts my wife via Facebook, sending a massive wall of text claiming that I'd ruined her son's life over nothing, and how her and her children were going to be out on the street because they relied on their husband's income. My wife is now super upset that I took this and thinks I took the situation too far, as to most people I've told about this. But I disagree. I don't think my actions were unreasonable, but this isn't a little kid making a mistake because they don't know the difference between right and wrong. This is a teenager that stole something because he's a little bastard, and a family that not only didn't make the kid do the right thing, but willfully participated in concealing and trying to get a profit off the child's criminal behaviour. They're shitty people, and I don't feel any remorse for giving shitty people what they deserve.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, although I feel like the child, the 15-year-old, deserves it because he stole. The dad maybe because obviously even though he was shouting down the line and all that, the dad's gonna do to protect his son, innit?
Yeah, but he still threatened a witness.
Yeah, like
Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
That's illegal.
like if the dad called him up saying, "Look, mate, my son's fucked up. Do you mind just like telling off?" And the guy's like, "Sorry, mate, it's out of my hands." If the dad was like, "Ah, right, okay, well, put in a good word," and if the dad kept his cool, then yeah, I would be like, maybe you might have done a bit too far. But since the dad called him up, threatened the witness, and threatened the witness of the charge, then yeah, he kind of fucked up his own shit there.
Yeah, still asking for putting in a good word is still tampering with a witness, but it's not threatening a witness.
No, but it is tampering, and
Um,
it could derail the whole court if the judge or jury find out.
well, yeah, because it is a charge tampering with a witness.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, it'll be
uh,
fuck, what is it called? Contempt of court. It'll
yeah,
be contempt or something like that. Yeah.
yeah. If they, if I think that's only contempt of court if the witness goes along with the tampering.
Oh, I can't remember the exact. Cause maybe, but I'm thinking of something else, and I
I
probably got
think
the
it's
words
contempt
mixed
of
up.
court if yeah.
I think I got
Um,
the charges mixed up. We'll figure out something some soon.
I know it's tampering with evidence, and I think it's contempt of court
I
if the
don't.
witness does what
Yeah,
was asked.
if it'll be only tampering with evidence if the or if anybody's caught tampering with the evidence or trying to steal it or make up something and
Well, yeah,
yeah.
I'm going to say that they were not the arsehole for doing that though.
No, someone stole his bike.
Yeah, and they just got it back and did what they did with the law. And it's
Yeah,
like they say, like if a 10-year-old stole the bike,
yeah,
that's different
yeah.
because it's a 10-year-old.
I think we're definitely like
It's a
well,
15-year-old
it
kid.
only the police only got involved when the mum started making a scene.
Exactly. Exactly. But also, like I say, it's a 15-year-old. They know the difference between right and wrong.
Yeah,
Like if a 9 or 10-year-old did it, that's a bit different.
mm, yeah. The
So
50, the
yeah, I'm gonna say
15-year-old's a
not the
bit shit.
arsehole.
Yeah, no. I mean, I'm more inclined to say not the arsehole, but I can understand why people
Yeah,
do
so
call
am
him
I.
the arsehole.
Oh, I don't yeah, I don't think he is the arsehole. Um no, yeah, not the arsehole. Do you
I
want to
don't
do
think.
another one?
Um, yeah, we'll do one more. One more.
Alright.
We'll make it quick.
Am I the arsehole? Am I the arsehole for telling my boyfriend to stop complaining about his chronic pain?
Right. Already, yes.
Yeah, yeah, I was thinking the
Yeah.
same thing.
Already, yes. Yeah.
Yeah. My so she's 25 and her boyfriend is also 25.
Okay.
They've been together for 4 years and lived together for two. We get along really well. We don't fight very often, and I think it's because we're pretty honest,
Fair
but have
enough.
the other person's best interests in mind.
Nice. Nice.
My boyfriend works a physically demanding job, but he likes it. About 6 months ago, he started complaining about his back hurting in the mornings. It's got progressively worse to the point where he's constantly complaining about his back, and now it's progressed to his back and neck hurting so badly he has trouble getting up in the morning.
Shit.
I try to offer solutions and support for him. I rub his back pretty often. I've encouraged him to stretch or do yoga with me.
We'll go to the
I've offered
doctor.
to pay for him to get a massage and found Groupons for him to see a chiropractor if he wants. Lately, I've been encouraging him to go to the doctor since it
Yeah.
seems to be getting worse. Uh, he's not got great insurance, but does have insurance. He never acts on any of the advice or offers. Lately, my arthritis in my hands has been flaring up, so I haven't been rubbing his back as much. This week, he's been complaining about the pain non-stop, and this morning I snapped at him. I told him he either needs to do something and try and help himself, or he needs to stop complaining about it. I told him I'd get tired of hearing the whining when he won't try and help himself. He was pretty offended, and he told me he's in a lot of pain. I feel like I might be the arsehole because I know chronic pain is a lot to handle. I'm just getting tired of him complaining when he literally has not done a thing to try and feel better. I'm worried I was too harsh because we both have pretty thick skin and can usually handle honesty, but he's pretty upset. So am I the arsehole?
I mean, first off, uh, assuming this is all real, assuming that she is telling the truth and all that,
Hmm.
I can understand why. What was it? I think you are a bit of an asshole, to be honest. But
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can understand why you snapped.
I I think I understand why she's annoyed that he's never been to a doctor about it, but I think snapping at him is too far.
I mean, obviously, I can understand why she snapped. She's getting pissed off by it, the constant nagging and all that. Fair enough, but you are the yeah, you're the asshole.
Yeah,
Sorry, my G.
yeah. I mean, you should have just been a bit more like.
Well,
You should
even
have
like
told him.
yeah, or
I
even
don't know.
like made an appointment for him.
Yeah, and just been like, look, like maybe he's scared of going to the doctor, or whatever. Um, because he said like he's in a job that he it's physically demanding, but he really enjoys it.
Yeah,
So he may end up getting told that he can't do his job anymore,
yeah,
and
that's
like
true.
maybe he's scared of that type of thing. What he's going to get told when he goes to the doctor.
Yeah,
Um, but I think he needs that push. But I think snapping at him for it is bad.
yeah. Again, like I can understand why she snapped. I think we would all. The. I think we probably would snap the same way, maybe as well. I think some of us would. But yeah, I think, yeah, the arsehole. Yeah, stand by it.
Yeah, yeah.
Easy,
All
easy
right.
one, easy.
I think. Yeah, that was a fairly simple one. I think I think we've done it, Lewis.
We
We've done
have done
another
it.
podcast.
A short one, unfortunately, but oh well.
It is, sorry guys, under an hour. But thank you for listening.
Yeah, cheers, dudes.
Stream Reckless.
I'm gonna get myself a pizza.
Oh, fair enough.
That's nice.
Yeah, Stream Reckless. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, cheers, dudes.
We'll see you next week.
And
Fuck you
fuck
all.
you.
Goodbye.
Fuck you.